Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we'll explore the QR decomposition algorithm using gram schematic method as implemented in Python. Objective of this video: our goal is to understand how a matrix can be decomposed into an algorithm matrix Q and an upper triangular matrix R. What is QR decomposition? QR decomposition is a method in which linear algebra where a matrix A is decomposed into two matrices Q and R, such as A is equal to QR. Applications: this technique is widely used in solving linear systems, even eigenvalues computation, and least square problems. Python implementation. So, importance of libraries: we begin by importing numpy for matrix operations, and then we will define the function, and then we will initialize the program of matrix Q and 0 matrix R in appropriate dimensions, looping through columns, and for each other columns in A we compute the orthogonal vector normalized to update Q, and moreover to fill the matrix R. Matrix R is filled with the dot product, the original matrix A, and orthogonalized vector. Visualize aid. Here is the snippet of the code and implementation of the code. So, going to the code, we will just analyze the code of this given. So this is the code implemented by me and developed by my with the help of my sir. So let's go to the code. Okay, we'll move on to the given code. So the first line is import numpy as np. So we are importing numpy as np. Importing numpy means numpy is it will include the numerical values which helps to import our code. And going to the second line, def QR decomposition A. So this line will help us to function definition of taking a matrix A, and this will define QR decomposition in bracket of A. And in the second line, m comma n is equal to a dot shape. So m comma n, m is represented as number of columns, and then n represented as number of rows. So this line m comma n is equal to a dot shape will shape the matrix of A. And going to second line and going to the next line, q is equal to np dot zeros in bracket of m comma n. So we are creating a q matrix of q with zeros. And in going to the next line, r is equal to np dot zeros in bracket of n comma n. So we are creating a r matrix with zeros of r matrix with zeros. So we are in next line we are entering into for j in range of n. So we are entering into a j loop. In that loop, v is equal to a square bracket of semicolon comma j. So this line represents as an V matrix that include the first column of A matrix. V matrix assigned to first column of A. So after this line, we are going to another loop for I in range j. So in this loop, we are going to in j loop in I loop. So in coming to next line, r bracket of I comma j is equal to np dot bracket of q semicolon I comma a square bracket of semicolon j. So we are dotting the q first line of matrix of q, and second line of matrix A is assigned to first column of R matrix. So coming to next line, v is equal to v into r bracket of I comma j into q into semicolon comma j. So this line will tells about we will include the R matrix and Q matrix to the V minus of V matrix. It assigns to the V matrix. So we are doing the V matrix in multiple calculations. So in coming to next line, R square bracket of j comma j is equal to np dot linear algorithm dot norm dot v. We are going to in this line we are told that we are going to normalize the V vector, which implies us to R into j comma j. So coming to the next line, q of square bracket of semicolon comma j is equal to v by r into semicolon j comma j. So this line will tell about the q matrix which is assigned to v by r into j by j comma j. So finally we are coming to the next line, return q comma r. So it is the end of program. Coming to next line, a is equal to np dot array. A is equal to np dot array into eval of input. So this line will take the input of A matrix which eval the input. So in the next line, q comma r is equal to q r decomposition of a. So this is the main line. So this is will be due the this line will be done doing the decomposition of matrix A by using q comma r. So next line, print of the q matrix is an uh, q matrix is slash n in outer bracket of bracket q. So this line will represent q matrix, and next line will represent r matrix. Whereas you can see the output below in the code. This is the output. See here, when the q matrix is produced and r matrix also produced. So like this we can produce a we can code and we can run through multiple value. As I show now, we can give value now, and the output will come. So this is the video.